Hello everybody! Welcome to another Wednesday, another Solo Bro review. We're gonna just kind of do it this way. Unfortunately the first video got corrupted and I got like 11 minutes into it, so we're gonna kind of restart everything here. So we are gonna be playing a game known as Mine Mogul. So if anybody has ever played Hydro Near or anything like that, this game is very similar to Hydro Near. The only thing is, instead of being above ground and buying mines and stuff like that to get more ores, basically at this point, you are sent underground to produce ore of some sort. So it's iron, copper, coal, diamonds, emeralds, rubies. That's pretty much what you will be producing and sending back to the surface. You cannot dig the surrounding area, so you're very limited on your space, so you have to make use of what you can by merging stuff or doing major things like that. Now, in the original video, I kind of went through a couple of quests, which is like find iron ore, stuff like that. You and I are going to go into those together here. But we are going to kind of get this taken care of. So, right off the bat, you will come down. We'll kind of let this run for a second. You will come down an elevator right through here, and you'll kind of go all the way down, and then this will be all blank. We'll talk about all this in just a second. There's then a hat here that you can press F and go wow and interact with, but you can also press E, press and hold E. You can pick up, drag it around, and all the stuff like this. So this game is entirely physics-based. You then have a pickaxe and a piece of ore thing, and you will have to press F on it and click pick up to get it. You'll then do a couple of quests to kind of get forward here. It says mine some ore, and I'll show you what it looks like. It's gonna be this. You'll mine this, but it'll look like iron. This is copper. It'll look like this. Now, I know this is kind of in the wall, but it'll look like that, and then it'll say, okay, well, now you need to go deposit it. So it's like, okay, well, where do I deposit it? Well, you're going to go over here and deposit it right in there, big guy. We'll talk about all the quests here in just a second. So that's basically what the main quest of this stuff is. It kind of gets you going. Now, you will eventually get these mines here. We're going to turn this off and take it just so I can show you. It's going to say, hey, you need to buy an autominer. Well, as you see, you can't just place it on the ground, but there are ghosts of it elsewhere. This is going to show you where you are allowed to place the auto miners, and it'll show you what direction your miner will face. You cannot rotate it. It's one singular direction, so it requires you to truly plan. So I planted it here where it's 94%, and it does tell you what the percentage is. 94% iron, 5.2 crushed, 0.5 emerald, 0.3 diamond. Eventually you'll get some where it's a good healthy mix of copper and iron and coal. There's even gold in this game. A little later in the game it's going to say, hey, well, you need to crush it now. And yes, you can't get hurt like in Hydro Near. So you will put the iron into the crusher, and then it will go out, and then you have to sell it basically. Now, one thing I do want to mention, is you can crush the diamonds and emeralds, but what will happen is it'll just completely break it. Now, what we're going to do here is, give me 1 second. I think we're going to bring in Phantom and Blood Raven, so let's just do that here. Hello, good sirs. I am recording, just so everybody knows, so do not say anything unhinged.
Okay.
Okay. Kendall, Mr. Phantoms, you there?
I think he disappeared.
He probably did.
No.
Nope, there he is.
No, I'm here. Sorry.
No, you're
You know,
okay.
does that?
What does who to what?
Sometimes it does that where it like doesn't actually capture. It like puts me on game chat, but not game chat. All of the ways on the game chat.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my legs, they fucking hurt. God damn it.
So I don't know if this video is going to get corrupted or not because my computer's been having a struggle lately. But I had to redo this recording. That's why it wasn't done before everybody got on. Huh?
What's going on?
Oh, my video got corrupted, so that's why I had to redo this video, and that's why it wasn't done before everybody got on.
Yeah.
Huh?
Eric, did you tell him the dangers of having a sex video online?
Hey, hey, we don't talk about my past, okay?
We gotta make sure that our little boy doesn't get corrupted by those
Hey.
dirty people on the internet.
Hey, it makes me money, and it makes me about $5 grand a day. So you shove it.
The way you'd ever make $5 grand a day.
You're right.
With a
It's 10
sex-
grand a day. You're right. It's 10 grand a day.
Fuck. Shut the fuck up.
People
That's
like a fat
bullshit.
boy. Remember, careful.
jiggles.
This is video recording. Careful. Do not get my video taken down from YouTube. Don't. Now, for everybody wondering, this is an ore sorter, so shut up. This is kind of what we're going to use to start kind of off-sorting the ores a little bit here. So we're going to take this, and we're going to plunk that right there. Actually, what I'll probably do is I'll take it back. And I'll plunk it here.
Ugh.
And then we'll take
What's up, Eric? How you feeling, buddy?
I'm alright. Struggling,
And we'll
but
plunk
I'm
it right
alright.
there. So now those
Well, I
emeralds...
decided that I wasn't gonna sit at home and be sick, so I went and worked out to try and get some of this out of my system.
Not a
Fair
bad
enough.
idea. So now that we've got the emeralds in here, it'll off-sort emeralds, but anything else will
Except
kind
my
of
legs now feel like somebody's
So
killing
we
me.
don't have coal or anything to put in here just yet, which I'm actually going to go do. No, that's not coal. That's coal. Come here, you. Just for the sake of trying to get this sorted right away, because we're going to start merging these conveyors pretty darn quick here. And yes, you can have more than one thing in a sorter. So I'll just kind of show you what it does. I'll put the coal here. All done. Just like that. But we're just going to...
What are we playing today, by the way?
I'm playing Mine Mogul. That is what I'm recording.
I know that. Yes, we know that. I'm talking about, excuse me, the three of us.
I currently do not know as I'm in the middle of my recording session.
I know. I'm just talking because it's fun.
Yeah, I could tell. No, probably boulders, because that's what we all agreed on.
Okay.
But we still got to fill one more day, so...
You guys should see this frickin' base I made.
I wish you could just stream... Oh, hey, look, right there. That's actually what I wanted. This is a diamond ore, right there. I wish you could just stream your screen through Discord on Xbox.
I know, right? It kinda sucks.
I swear you could, but I guess not.
No, I think they got rid of it.
I have no idea. Nope. Then we'll take the rest of these, we'll drag them over here, and we'll plunk them right there. Go. And now as you see also on the right side, it does show you, like, whatever item you're holding, it'll tell you what buttons are with those. So you can see, like, the ore magnet, you can drop, pull, launch, Q change mode, pickaxe, you drop or mine, lanterns just drop, so on. What are you doing, sir?
Me? Making food.
Oh, okay, that's fair. What are you making?
A Asiago bagel ham sandwich.
Ooh, that sounds really good, actually.
Yeah.
Sounds really good.
Yes, sir. These are still fine.
What?
Pickles don't go bad, right?
Bagels go bad, yeah. I
No,
mean,
pickles,
but
pickles.
yes. Oh,
Yeah,
pickles?
what the fuck? Yeah.
Pickles can go bad.
Can they?
Yeah.
I never really thought about it.
Just gotta keep an eye out for mold on it.
Not so much mold, but the brine that it sits in, or the juice, can sour really bad.
Are you talking about the bagel bread
Well, these-
or...
Pickles.
Well, these pickles were best by September 17th, 2025. So,
I don't know. I hate pickles, so I don't know.
Just be...
really? You hate pickles?
I know,
I do
he's
not like
weak.
pickles.
I didn't know
I'm
that.
very picky about my food life. I get it from my grandfathers.
That's fair.
No, I'm not judging. I'm not judging. I was just surprised. I didn't know you didn't like pickles.
There's a lot of things I don't like.
Okay.
I mean, everybody doesn't like something.
That's true.
I'm not a big fan of sauerkraut.
I do not
That's
like
fair.
sauerkraut.
Then we're gonna put
I don't like
Nice.
sauerkraut all that much, mostly because my mom used to force me to eat it once a year. I hated it.
Just for the sake of recording, I did leave the Discord chat. Just because it sounds like he wants to talk just a little bit. So now what we're going to do, while that kind of goes here, as you see in the top left corner, it says deposit crushed iron. We have 700, so we're going to try and get another autominer set up here. We'll get some more conveyors. If you do hear like an engine in the background, that is my neighbor. He's pulling his truck around and doing stuff with it. So we're gonna do that. And yes, you can just access your inventory by hitting tab, and you can left click on stuff. It'll give you a description of them. So let's see. Here's the iron, but that gives coal as well. Let me see. All this that gives coal. That's only coal. Let's do this now. We can't just merge... turn off. We can't just merge the two together because there's a lip on each of these conveyors. As you see, there's that little lip right there. So what we need is we need something just a little extra. So what that extra thing is going to be a conveyor ledge. So what this is going to just pop it up and over kind of deal. So we're going to take this. We're going to run over here. Opa. Take. Pop it. And then what we'll do is we'll turn this on. And ready. Wow. All right, anyway. So like I was saying before, there is lots to explore. You can easily get lost in these caves. So we're going to take this lantern. We're going to do a little bit of exploring. So as you go down, you can find these areas with plungers that will just detonate typically. I would like to use this, please. Aha. I don't know if this kills me. It does not. That can detonate these rock walls and will open up to new areas. So I'm just going to leave that right there for now. Now, as you explore, you'll find some of these drill bits. Do not sell those right away. Just because they're there, yes, you can sell them, but there is a quest that will actually require one. Ooh, diamond. That will require one pretty quickly. Now, as you see, it's just a small area, and it looks like it's primarily just a copper area. So we're going to kind of go back our way a little bit, and we're going to just put it right there. Now, it does say, hey, there's another quest here. So this is Master of Coal, deposit crushed iron. This is going to say, well, we need some gold ore and broken drill bit. This is why I said do not deposit the drill bit right off the bat. We're actually going to grab this now that we have that quest active. We're going to kind of run over here. And we're just going to kind of go this way. And we're going to go here, and we're going to just drop it right there. And now it's saying, okay, well, we need gold ore. Well, the easiest way is going to be around this cave off to the left here, or the right from our main area. Because these are some coal nodes and coal veins, or gold veins and stuff like that. So a little bit easier to kind of get this stuff pretty quickly. But as you saw, there's crushed gold in that. So this is not necessarily the... Hey, look, another emerald. Another emerald! It's not necessarily the best area to go, but this will get you that 8 that you need. So you don't need to worry about kind of like running around looking for gold kind of deal. I like to leave the gold ore here, so it kind of reminds me, hey, this is the gold room. So we're going to kind of go back to the selling area. Now, just because we'll just do that. Then we'll do this, and then we'll do this. Okay. Yeah, and now we're just going to kind of wait a little bit. We're almost at the 400 mark for the crushed iron, but as you see, we're getting now a steady supply of these gems and ores and stuff like that. We're going to talk about what I'm going to do here in a second with the coal, because the coal actually has another use besides just, hey, deposit coal ore. We are going to want the coal ore at some point. As you see, it does unlock a hammer, which actually is really useful for a few things. So we'll kind of just get all this copper here because we need 12 copper. There's one more copper. thing here. So we'll kind of just do this. Jump up and over. And then you do not have to hit left click. You just press R and it just drops it. Now, it does unlock a new, as you saw here, it gives us some research tickets. So it's saying, hey, press T and navigate to the research tab. So this is where the game will start to become complex because quests are required to be able to research new stuff. And this is the research tab. So this is, oh, that's new, bigger deposit box. So this is going to be how you kind of deal with certain things here. So there are auto-miners here that you can get that are kind of like the upgraded one. So, but the rapid miner requires drill bits, which will break. Unlike the MK1s, they don't. There's hardened drill bits, slower than a standard, but it never breaks. And then there's turbo, but those only last for 2 minutes. There's a shaker table. I'm going to unlock this right away, because this is what the coal is used for. But with that also being said, I'm also going to get, you know what? Let's do... Yeah, there is basic dev test items, so there's like a packager, resource scanner. I don't really care about that. I won't unlock that more than likely. Let's just do a hopper. So we had 2. So cool, that was the quest. We're gonna go back to quest. It says, hey, there's another one. It's gonna say coal crusher. So it's saying, hey, we need to purchase a blast. We need to crush coal. So we'll do that here in just a second. We need to actually get the coal kind of going here on its own to kind of just be deposited. So let's go get another auto miner. So let's get that done and out of the way here. So we'll go here. And as you see, it's going to tell you, hey, these are the new things. This new will not go away until you buy one. So we're going to buy 2 of these, and we're going to buy some more conveyors. Don't have that much money. So let's see here. Are you coal? You give coal ore. You give primarily coal, so I'm actually just going to let you mine for a while. And then, what about you? What do you give? Iron. Oh. We'll set you up to kind of get on that way a little bit here. Whoop. And then we'll do that. And then we'll grab these. And we'll just kind of plunk those up here. Kerploosh. And then we'll grab another conveyor ledge so we can kind of merge those here. Now, at some point, we can do just this, and actually, that's probably what I will do. I don't want to because it's a possibility that it could actually fail. Nope. I want to watch it. Okay, maybe not. Nope, yep, it does have a possibility to fail. That's fine. Alright. That is A-okay. We'll do that. We'll take that. And then we'll just let this mine here. We'll kind of let it build up a little bit of money. Or a little bit of coal before we kind of get everything done and taken care of. Now, as you see, we do have 3. We have 3 now in total. So this is going to start bogging this down a little bit. It's very possible that these can get overwhelmed and could cause a blockage here. But if they're in like these small little ones, typically no. Later in the game, you will want to kind of identify that, and you'll create like your own little offshoots of like production, so you don't put everything in one area, kind of deal. Do that. There we go. We got 2 more. Perfect. So again, we're just going to let that kind of build. Now it's saying, hey, you need to purchase a blast furnace. So this is where we're going to start making some iron ingots. Now, the blast furnace is 400. The shaker table is what I wanted to show you all, and that requires 35 hundo. Ow. Blast furnace. We'll set this up in a second just because I don't want to, because this is eventually, we're going to need to do crushed coal, unless I want to do another sorter and then just off-sort the iron and then just leave the coal going. That's probably what I'll do, to be perfectly honest with you. Let me just do that, yeah. Let me just do that. Let me set you there. We will talk about those in a second because there is a use for them. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do, is just a sorter. Let me see how much. I don't have enough for it. So let me do that over there. We're gonna do this. So now we would change to resources not in filter. So this is where the game understands, hey, there's stuff in the filter, and you don't want to take stuff out of the filter. So it will say pick up anything as long as it's not within the filter itself. So that's kind of where it's going to be very useful. Do the sorter. Give me that. I'm going to just grab this right there. I'm going to grab these. And then we'll combine everything here in just a second. I think this is enough. Key term, I think. Nope. It was not. Now this one, we need to do another jumper here, another ledge. Ledge. Give me that. We'll plunk you there. And we'll do you there. We'll grab those. And then we'll grab that. There. Come on. We need 2 more. Perfect. All right. So we're going to kerploosh it right there. And now we want the we want crushed coal. So that's the next quest. But now what we're going to do, and I want that on its own. Come on. Just because I need it to do that. There. Okay, so now we need the smelter. So this is also going to be a double up as well. So I didn't build this necessarily the best in the world. So we're going to, you know what? Let's turn off all auto miners and let's just clear this area. And then we'll push this back one. See, I don't think we can do that though. Hey. Said turn off. Oh, they did turn off. Okay. Yeah, sure, whatever. What I'll probably do instead is I'll sort iron. Yeah, that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. Yeah, sure, whatever. We'll grab a couple more sloped. We'll grab a few of these. There we go. Now then, we're going to just kerplook. We're going to do it like this. And this is just only for iron ingots. Oh, you know what? We should probably do copper too. Or you know what? Yeah, because it says we need copper as well. So let's do that. And let's do... We're just going to close my window here. Just going to close my window here. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Ugh. We need another sorter conveyor. So this is where it's going to start getting complex in this game. We need another blast furnace too. So what we're going to start doing is we are going to start kind of creating a network of things to be able to kind of get stuff turned on. So the first thing that we're going to kind of get going here is we're going to, you know what, I need a lip conveyor for that one. Actually, no I don't. No I don't, because I need a T-junction conveyor. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I need a T-junction conveyor. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. No. See, it's right here, so I need a second ticket. Damn it. Whatever. It's fine. That's okay. So I don't really care too much. Let's just turn everything back on here. So let's do turn on all autominers. But what we're going to start doing is we're going to start producing ingots and stuff like that. So let's grab that, and we're going to turn it. Going to do that, just because it's going to be easier. Currently at this point, we're going to take that back, just because we don't have the copper just yet. Now, eventually, we're going to use the coal. We don't really need crushed coal always, but it's just going to be one of those things where it's going to be like, yeah. So, when the iron comes up here, and this is where the automation is going to start kind of getting into it a little bit harder, it's going to put in the iron ore, and it's going to say, okay, well, we need to fill it with 6. It's going to fill it, and it's going to produce it, and it's going to bring it to the deposit bin. Just like that, bing, bam, boom, we have our first iron ingot. Now, it's also saying, hey, we need to deposit an emerald gem, we need to deposit some iron, or diamond gems. Again, I just go and explore for this one. It's very rare that the miners will produce it, because it's such a low chance that the miners will, that the miners will produce it. Yep, I don't die by it. Cool. So we're going to kind of just go into here. Now, there are parts of this game where, like right here, this is not open. Not yet, at least. The devs have not added in a second sale area. So just be mindful, the devs do work on this game very heavily and are working. They're very active on this game. It is quite fun. And they do listen to the community a little bit as well. But they do not let the community drive what they do, kind of deal. So they will develop on their own. They are autonomous on their own. They do not listen to the community fully for like, oh, you need to change that. They don't care enough. No. We're back to our main area, so let's just put you down for a sec. There we are. I would like you back, please. Thank you. And then we're going to kind of go over here. I'm going to drop this, because I swear I saw some copper in here. Maybe not. That's fine. So we're going to just do... Oh, look, there's an emerald right there. So see, this is where it's going to start piling up. Now, I'll kind of show you what I mean by it gets overloaded, so please plan accordingly. See, it's going to start building up because it can only do so many at any given time. Now, it will eventually catch up, but if there's a ton there all the time, see how it only does it one at a time? If you have a big line like this, you're going to want to get a bulk sorter. But this will fill, and it will keep producing iron ingots, which is really, really nice. Again, it only fills up to a certain point before it stops producing. So right there is where it stops. And that's it. So if you do have a big production line, you are really, really going to want to kind of take care of it. But later in the game, which is what we're not covering right now, you will have a gem polisher. You can get, and this is what the coal was for before, there's a washing plant. Hold on, where is it here? Right here, a shaker table. So you input coal for a chance of finding diamonds or rubies. So this can give you diamonds or rubies at that point, which can be sold. You can even do the shredded coal, the crushed coal. There we go. You can also do the crushed coal through it as well. So basically what I do with the shaker is I'll put the coal through it. It'll come down. It'll turn into crushed coal. I'll sort out the crushed coal and just keep running it back through. And then all gems will go through a polisher at that point usually. And then you don't really have to worry about it. all in all for this game, I want to give this a pretty good review just because this game has a really good developer behind it. It looks like he really does care about his game and stuff like that, so he does push updates through. He did a Christmas update recently. As you saw, well, you all didn't see it, but in the main menu it showed that a new map was coming out. I don't know if that means an expansion to this one. I have no idea. So it's kind of one of those things where this dev really... He's working really hard on this game, and I really think it is. Now, I don't know if it's a solo dev. I think there's a couple. But I really think give this game a look. There's a couple of good people who've played this game. I know Civil Engineer plays this game, or played this game. He enjoyed it. Dragast, or Dre, played this game. I think I'm Cade, Blitz, Intern. I think they've all played this game at some point. I think there's even a free demo out that you can go play, I think, if he still has it out there. But definitely give this game a check. This is definitely a good, interesting game if you want just like a very basic automation game where you're confined to a specific area or specific areas to kind of limit what you can and can't do, or require you to kind of think outside the box to produce stuff. So with that being said, we're going to end this episode here. Thank you all so very, very, very much for watching today's episode of Solo Bro Reviews. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, depending when you're watching this, whether it be the day or night, and I hope you all have a good one. Goodbye, everybody.